them alone. They're our friends. We love our peacocks. Leave them alone. So today is Earth Day, and we're doing probably the most Earth Day thing ever. We're gonna be planting some trees and bushes and improving the property. This actually used to be a sheep pen. So this would have been like the sheep would have been basically eating and pooping on this for years. I think that's why we have such beautiful topsoil here. Anything gets planted here, it's gonna have a very happy day. Now I just have 2 more to go. Beth and my dad are gonna be coming out. It's really good to have a lot of hands on the farm, and when you're doing a tree like that, you wanna make sure that it's properly cared for, because the riskiest time for trees and bushes are when you transplant them into the ground. It's beautiful weather today on this Earth Day, and I think we're moving into spring, full on spring. The grass is green, the weather's starting to warm up. It's very pleasant with just a touch of wind and partly cloudy. So very excited about being outside and working today.
These are European hazelnuts, and they are embedded with a rhizome for a truffle, which is a kind of mushroom that
Yes,
really
yeah,
likes.
Belgian mushroom.
Yeah,
But you need a pig to find them.
Well, I have 3 to 5 years to worry about that.
Yes.
We have 2 hazelnut trees that I am really intrigued by, because these hazelnut trees are implanted with truffle spores. So it should actually give black truffles eventually. It takes about 3 years of being planted, but then we should be able to start harvesting black truffles off of the hazelnut tree roots. So that is really cool.
You're making it too shallow now, so you gotta plant the tree in first.
Charles, do you want to break up this big dirt clod for me a little bit?
Not only will it give us hazelnuts, and we can make some delicious hazelnut chocolate or some homemade hazelnut spread, but we also are going to have delicious black truffles to cook with.
Charles and I have been working at growing our little farm and adding life to it, bringing vibrancy, and really trying to make it our own. Planting these trees for Earth Day is really just part of that whole process as we grow the farm and we make it our own. So the first couple truffles that come up will probably break the soil, but then after that we have another issue that we'll deal with later, which is either a pig or a dog to help us find them. Do all pigs find truffles? We'll find that out too. That's a problem for another day. For right now, I'm very excited to have these European hazelnuts planted as one more step toward making the farm, the family farm, and the memories and the place and space that we want it to be for us. The trees we just planted today are going to be really special because Charles and I have planted them with our children's Opa, with their grandpa, and so as these trees grow and mature, they're always going to be a memory of that time that we have planted them. The kids are going to grow, the trees are going to grow, and someday they'll be able to talk to their children about how their great-grandpa planted these trees with Mom and Dad.
That's good. Let it sink in.
Yeah, and I'll go dump on this one.
Yep.
I'll be back.
Good.
Yeah.
Gonna get a few more from the spots over here.
All right, I'm gonna put this away. Dad, if you wanna go inside.
Now's a really great time to check out the lilac bush that we planted last year at Earth Day. And as I roll by, I'm thinking about the trees that we're gonna put in this area. Hey, that's what I like to see right here. Buds, beautiful. It's been almost a year since we planted this lilac bush, and it looks great. I'm really happy with it. It has beautiful buds coming up here. It's strong. I'm gonna do a little bit of maintenance around that root base there, but it's still way too small to remove the fencing, so we're getting there. one plant at a time. Happy Earth Day, everybody. When we sheared the sheep, I was really excited. I knew I wanted to work with the merino wool and work on turning that into a yarn that we can make clothes with. And the Suffolk wool is a more coarse wool, so it's not as nice for clothing, but it works really well for batting for quilts. But this winter, I've been doing a lot of reading about regenerative farming and permaculture. I got really excited because we have lots of wool that comes off the sheep fleeces that can't be used. It's either got vegetative matter in it, or it has manure tags, or it's just really dirty. It's come from the britch area of the sheep, or the underbelly, or even the legs in some cases. And I wasn't sure what to do with this wool. And I have been reading about how wonderful it is for gardens. And the more I read, the more I realize that I'm not the only person that has discovered this. And so one of my first projects that I'm tackling before the wool is prepared to go to the mill is to skirt them, to remove all of these unwanted pieces of wool and matter from the sheep fleece that's going to go and be processed and turn it into something amazing for the garden. Learning how to process the wool is a process in and of itself. There's definitely a right and a wrong way to do things, but I don't have a lot of guideposts to help me learn the best way to do things. And so I'm sort of feeling my way through it and trying to make the best choices I can. From a gardening standpoint, I'm pretty excited to just put back in everything, all the manure, all the little vegetative matter, the wool itself, because that's going to help improve my soil health and kind of fully close that loop, if you will, from a regenerative standpoint or a permaculture concept. But it is exciting and fun, and I enjoy the physical activity. I enjoy working with my hands and then producing something that we're going to be able to use, and in fact, in some cases, that we'll be able to share with others. And so it is very fulfilling, even if it is a lot of work. And so this is just another step in the process of what I want to do here in the farm, to be able to implement more permaculture principles, to utilize more regenerative farming techniques. We can't do it all because it's just like, it's very difficult to take something that exists, that's already been used in certain ways, and just make it perfect. But it's a process, and I think everything that we do is a great step in a positive direction toward that. And if everybody did a little step here or there where they can in the place that they're at, I think it makes a big difference collectively.